Okay, part 2. So it's still October 17th, obviously. It's the morning. It's a new morning. I'm just going to keep my fucking mouth quiet and just down, so then I can get today over with, and then fuck y'all, I'm out. You know what I mean? Not you, but like, fuck the hospital people, fuck the kitchen people, fuck the supervisors. Just move me to the medical clinic where I don't ever have to see your fucking faces anymore again, unless I need y'all for something. But I'm sure they probably have supervisors there, or I talk to my lead. One or the other, I'm not sure. Or they probably come and visit once every while. But it's just like, separate buildings, so I don't ever have to bump into them again. Or the kitchen people, which will be nice. So anyway, whoa, that's extreme. What are you talking about? Well, check out part 1. Part 1 kind of starts off really hectic these last few days. Especially yesterday. Yesterday was just a dog shit nightmare of a day. This whole month has been a dog shit month, honestly. And again, I want to say this. I'm not saying I hate women. I'm not trying to imply that at all. It's just women have been getting under my skin lately. And I'm not blaming all women. I'm just saying, it's only been women. You know what I mean? It's only been women that have been fucking with me lately. But I don't blame every single woman on earth. I'm just saying it's only been women. So I've just been putting that out there. But yeah, so anyway, check out part 1. Yeah, I was talking about the the incident from Wednesday with Kyle, Adrian, and Cece. And I didn't think anything of it. I didn't even know it was an actual fucking anger issue, irritation, blow up, whatever. I thought everyone was just kidding, because you gotta keep it professional, bro. You can't lash out and tell people how violent you are. You know what I mean? So I didn't take Kyle seriously with that. And Adrian was telling me about it. And I thought she said, I don't appreciate what you and Kyle said. Because I was like, I didn't fucking say anything during that whole conflict. So I just, I didn't know. But I got roped into it because Adrian was like, I don't appreciate what... I thought she said, I don't appreciate what you and Kyle said. But apparently she said, well, I'll get back to what she actually said from what they told me. So anyway, I had conflicts with Max and Deb, and Deb really pissed me off yesterday. Now I really don't like Deb very much, which, I don't hate Deb. I just really don't like the way that she was very reprimanding, because I'm like, just because you've been here 7 years doesn't make you fucking special, okay? Doesn't make you fucking special other than having a longer day count. That's it. But you ain't no fucking bigger and better than me. So, doesn't make you any more fucking human and any better at cleaning than me either. But anyway, it's not about being comparing. Again, I will say, to really not villainize her, she was more so just being safe about it and just trying to get me. But it's just like, it was the way she approached it. Because she's fucking blind, because I've been carrying the thing like that for ever, pretty much. But you know what? Whatever. Thanks for finally noticing. And, but anyway, so I told Dave about it, and that's when I heard about a conflict between me and Adrian. So I told Dave that I was having issues with Deb, right? Because Dave wasn't actually there. He came in a couple hours late. And Dave was like, oh, okay. But what's this I've been hearing about a conflict between you and Adrian? I was like, me and Adrian? Adrian. And I only knew the one Adrian. I was like, that Adrian? And he was like, yeah, there was some conflict with you guys yesterday or something like that. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I was just like, wait a minute. I was like, hold on a minute. I thought that was a fucking joke. I thought that whole thing was serious. So now I'm all confused. I'm irritated, and I'm like all anxious at the same time. And so I walk up to her, and her boss is right there, so she couldn't say anything to me. But I was like, "Are you all right?" You know, I was like, I didn't realize that I told her, I was like, I wasn't actually trying to be mean. I was just joking. So I said, "I'm sorry." But she wouldn't even look at me. She wouldn't say nothing. She wouldn't acknowledge me. So I was like, okay. But she was already dealing with a lot, but I didn't know that at the time. So I thought she was just being an ignorant bitch, right? I thought she was just being an ignorant bitch. So now I'm pissed off. I'm like, okay, all right. I got roped into something that I should not have. All right. Okay, I see, right? So I go around, and I'm looking for Kyle, and one of the kitchen ladies sees me. And I explained to her the situation. I'm like, I got roped into something that really had nothing to do with me. Yeah, and I admitted that I said you deserved it, but that was a fucking joke. Like, that was a joke. You know what I mean? I was just kidding when I said that. That should have been obvious, hence I was trying to be playful about it. But anyway, yeah, so I found Kyle. I told Kyle about it. Kyle was pissed. But I was explaining to Kyle, the situation you got with her, that's different. Like I can get why she's upset because of the things you said. But that had nothing to do with me, you know. And I explained to him that I was joking with her when I said you deserved it. I was like, I thought that was obvious that I was joking about it. I wasn't serious about it. Yeah, so I was just pretty damn annoyed that that she really thought that I was fucking serious about that. Like, no, I'm not fucking serious about that. Are y'all fucking really? Is it that hard to see that I'm joking? Is it that hard to really tell? Is it that hard to tell that I'm trying to be funny? You know what I mean? Is it that fucking hard? You know what I mean? So it irritated me all fucking day. It irritated me all day to where now I'm angry with them. Now I'm angry with them. Now I'm angry with everybody. I'm angry with Taylor. Now, you know, and originally I was letting that go. Taylor was the girl that I asked out. Now I don't even want to speak to her anymore. I'm just fucking fed up because I'm like, man, and I gotta keep reminding myself, I love women. It's not women, but it's fucking women getting under my skin lately, man. And I see a pattern, and it's starting to just, you know, it's just like, okay, you know, women, only women. You know, I love women, I love women, I love women, I love women, I love women. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to have a breakdown about all this shit that's been happening within the last month. Getting rejected again. People finding me awkward. Again, I am awkward. And I have a hard time changing that. Damn it. You know what I mean? I have a hard time fucking dealing with that. Thanks. And, you know, it's just like, you know, seems to be the bane of my life is working women. Working women. The 2 W's. So, anyway, that's just me. Again, I don't hate women, but working women. Only work and women. So, yeah, I was pretty hell-bent pissed off all day. Kyle was hell-bent pissed off all day. To where he just wanted to be like, you know, I want out too. He's like, I'm applying to Good Sam. I'm done here. I was just like, I don't blame you, bro. I'm going to the multi-clinic, trying that out for a while. I'm going to keep finding work while I'm there because I'm done. I'm done being here too, honestly. But I'm keeping my hopes up high, and I'm not jumping to the gun yet because I very well may like where I'm going. From what everyone's telling me, it's better. So, we'll see, you know. But with that being said, yeah, you know. So, yeah, it was just a fucking wreck of a day. And, she knows I apologize. And, but I'm angry that I was angry that I got roped into that in general. I'm just like, that's a fucking bitch thing to go around telling people. And remember, I said, I thought she said you and Kyle. Remember that. I told Kyle, it's a fucking bitch move that she really thinks that I said something in that whole thing, because I didn't say anything. So, Kyle went up to her when we came back in the kitchen later to do the kitchen bathrooms. He's like, I'm sorry, he was apologizing to her, and then she started crying. And I'm like, what the fuck are you crying about? You know what I mean? Like, I get it, you got a lot of issues with work, but it's nothing to fucking cry over. You don't, So, I'm just like, more like, what the fuck are you crying about? Like, but she's small, she's vulnerable. So, Kyle's a big fucking dude, twice her size. So, I was just like, Kyle wanted me to go over there and talk with them. I was like, I do not want to talk right now, bro. I am fucking mad irritated, about this whole thing that I got roped into it. You know what I mean? I didn't talk to, I did talk to Adrian again, but she doesn't need, I'm not entitled for an apology, but I still felt like I needed an apology just for getting roped into that whole thing. But again, I'm not the victim of that whole thing. I'm not. So really, didn't expect an apology. I apologize for saying you deserved it, because I was just like, that was just a joke. I didn't know Kyle was actually being a dick with you guys. But anyway, so he apologized to her. I got my food about 20 minutes later, and I told her I'm sorry again, but I didn't say anything to her the rest of the day. I was just like, I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention to be hurtful. It was just, but now I don't trust anybody again. I don't trust anybody again. It's hard to trust people when you don't know what the fuck they're thinking. You know what I mean? But hold on, I'm gonna pause it. All right, past the gate. So, yeah, I apologized to her, and she explained to me, she was like, she was already dealing with a lot, and I get that, but I'm dealing with a lot. But how does that make me or her special? You know what I mean? So it's just like, plus they're not getting paid, which is double fucked up. But it's just like, but I try to be light about my day too. I try not to drag my day along with people. But yesterday, I just was ranting the whole fucking day. I was just done. I was pissed off. I was just done, dude. I was just fucking done. So, and I was loud about it too. Even Taylor was right there. I was just fucking loud about it. I was just like, I'm done with fucking people just messing with, just, I can't have nothing go right this month. And I was making that loud enough for her to hear, because, she rejected me, but understandably, I mean, to be fair, I have this girl hounding me to get a ride in this car, but I'm not into her. So I get it, I'm not trying to be, it hurts, but I'm not trying to be like hateful about it. You know what I mean? Being rejected is not something that can really go easily in your brain. But, I'm not going to be hateful to the person about it. But it just builds another stack of the fucking, what's that game called? The one where you pull the bricks. And it's like a tower, and you have to pull the bricks, and it'll fall over. You know what I mean? What's that game called? I almost called it Tetris, too. It's not Tetris. It starts with a J. Something. But it's like 3 wooden blocks, build a tower, you pull the blocks off. I don't remember the name. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, it was another block that was pulled, But with that being said, yeah, and then, yeah. But we reconciled. I explained to her I wasn't trying to be mean about it, but I was not talkative at all yesterday. I was not talkative with the kitchen people at all. I didn't say shit to anybody. Didn't say anything to Cece. Cece didn't talk to me either. It's just like, go, fuck you too if you're going to act like that. Because I really had nothing to do with that. But still, I get it, the misunderstanding. But I have nothing to apologize to Cece for, because I already apologized to Adrian. So if Adrian and Cece were talking to each other and villainizing us, villainizing me, and fuck you, you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, fuck you. I apologize about what I said, but don't fucking rope me in a situation that you don't even have an understanding of. You know what I mean? But, again, Kyle was in the wrong for all of it. Kyle was like, don't even be mad at Adrian, just be mad at me. I was like, I'm not mad about that. I'm just upset that I was roped into that whole fucking thing. That's what I was upset about. I'll park right here. Why not? I just didn't need that at all on top of all the other crap I've been dealing with, So, but it's Friday. It's a new day. I'm not going to keep dwelling on it. I'm just not going to talk to anybody. I mean, I'll talk to people if they talk to me, but I'm not going to say much to anybody. I just need to get today over with, and then goodbye hospital, hello medical clinic, and find some other work. Pays better. Gives me my fucking benefits instantly, because I just learned that I gotta wait 6 months till my health benefits, till I get all these things, and it's just like, are you kidding me? 3 months is not long enough for that, but oh well. So I have insurance anyway for right now. So with that being said, I wish y'all the best today. Happy Friday. Hope y'all have a good weekend. I hope to make some more videos with my Morley Power Wah. I was talking with my folks in my group at church. They were like, Morley is the shit, dude. It's the shit. And Darren, the guy with the sound studio, he has a Dunlop Crybaby. I want one of those. I mentioned that in my guitar video. He has a Dunlop Crybaby. I was telling him I want one of those too. I want a Boss Distortion and a bunch of other pedals and all that stuff too. And I need to get a bass amp. I was telling him I need to get a bass amp at some point after the Rickenbacker, because, I don't want to blow up my Boss Katana amp, which is my guitar amp, electric guitar amp, because it's not a bass amp. It'll play bass, but you don't want to fucking Cliff Burton on that shit, because it'll actually blow the bass out. But anyway, yeah, so wish me luck today. It's my last day being here this late. I'm going to be leaving even earlier now. I'm going to be leaving at like 5 in the morning, 5:20. So, yeah. But anyway, happy Friday.